y'all. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is K Shine, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another story time. Based on the title, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at K Shine with 3 E's. Y'all already know the drill. So without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. All right, y'all. So boom, y'all know exactly how I like to start my story times off. Okay, y'all, this might be more of a short story time because this is more so about spreading awareness and more so like education purposes, so I'm about to talk about some real shit. But even if you hear a few jokes or I laugh or whatever, as always, y'all know that don't mean I'm not taking the situation serious. That's why I'm telling the story time so y'all could take it serious. But I like to play at heart, so I might laugh, crack a joke, or whatever. So if you're sensitive to stuff like that, scurry away. Let's get into it, right? So I go to a bar with my cousin or whatever, and I meet this guy because we over by the bar, and like we were trying to get the bartender attention, but for some reason that bitch was acting like she couldn't see us. Like, hello, you see us standing right here with our money out trying to buy drinks, and you trying to get all the niggas first. Like, what happened to girl code? Like, girl power, you know? But maybe because they was trying to get bottles and buy multiple shots, and I just want the little green tea shot. So she was like, bitch, you ain't spending no money for real. So I don't know. But anyways, we trying to get the bartender attention. The guy walk up, he like, like, what y'all ordering? I'm gonna order it for y'all. So I ain't gonna lie, he walked right on up, and I tell him like, yeah, we just want 2 green tea shots. And he like, hey, I need 2. Like, he just yells it, and I'm like, he kind of started me a little bit, but I'm not gonna lie, the bartender turned around and it got her attention. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be shocked, scared, or happy that I'm about to get my drinks. I don't know. But he was like, hey, we need 2 shots of green tea, 3 shots of anejo. Like, he started ordering. So I'm thinking like, oh, maybe he ordering for like him too, because we only wanted the green tea shots, right? Well, we ain't gonna turn on a shot, but I just ain't know. So when she come over and take the order or whatever, and she like, oh, it's whatever it was, $70, and he pull out his 100, and he like, yeah, keep the change, whatever. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, thank you for buying our shots. And he was like, yeah, no problem. Sometimes you just got to yell to get her attention. Like, it's the music. It's so much going on. And I was like, oh, yeah. Like, I was trying, but like, it's like she was looking at us and she kept going. It wasn't like we couldn't get her attention. She was giving us kind of like eye contact and still going to the next person. So like, the bitch just really had a problem with us or something. I don't know. So, I was telling him like, oh, yeah, but thank you. And he like, well, just so y'all don't have to come back up here, I just order y'all a shot too. So I was like, oh, these for us? He was like, yes. I was like, oh, thank you. That was nice of you, because like I said, we wouldn't turn down no shots. Like, we appreciated the shot. So we take our shots or whatever. He ain't trying to give our number or nothing. He just took hit because he ordered 3 shots. So he gave us 2. He took 1. He just walked away. So I'm like, thank you, kind gentleman. Like, thank you so much, right? So cool. We take our little shots. We having a good time by the bar. We turning up. We having fun. Okay, it's like towards the end of the night. So, like, people still dancing, but they end up like turning on the lights like, bitch, it's time to go. So they turn on the lights. But normally when the lights come on, it's probably like 20 minutes left to be like in the bar or club or whatever. So the lights come on. So, me and my cousin, we getting ready to go, whatever. She like, let me use the bathroom first. So I'm just waiting outside the bathroom. Like, it's a hallway. So I'm at the end of the hallway that's like still, you can see like the dance floor and stuff. I'm waiting for her to use the bathroom. So I'm just sitting there and this guy come over, fucking drunk as hell, y'all. Like, he is literally, oh my God, like you could just smell that, like he got liquor and fucking cigarettes. Y'all know I cannot stand a cigarette smoking ass nigga. But do y'all? I don't like nobody that smokes it. But anyways, but well, you can smoke cigarettes. I just don't want you in my face, like, But and then I'm not gonna date you if you smoke cigarettes either. But anyways, okay, I just had to make that clear. But anyways, yeah. So he in my face, and I'm all like, bro, back up. Like he like, you so fine, man. You sexy as fuck. And y'all already know I hate that word, or I dislike that word, sexy. Like, y'all might take it as a compliment, but I don't know. When somebody call me sexy, I just automatically feel like you trying to fuck me. Like, even if you are, it's just like, I don't know what that word do. It's kind of like how y'all don't like the word moist. Like, something about it just don't sound right. That's just how I feel about sexy. So he all in, man, you sexy as fuck. You look good as fuck. And I'm like, stop with the F's. Okay, because you spitting, your breath don't smell good, you sweating, you hot, like you got a lot going on. And when your shirt is so hot, like that, it's just like, it looked heavy. It's like stretched and stuff. Like you just knew that, like, oh, I don't know, y'all, but he just had a lot going on, right? So I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, back up, back up. Like I'm holding him like this, but y'all know me. I always try to keep a smile in the beginning because I live in Detroit. I say this once, I say it again, because I never know, this might be your first time watching my video. So these dudes, they would try to get your number, you tell them no, and they'll try to fight you. I did a story time about my homegirl getting smacked or whatever. Not even smacked, punched. So for me personally, I keep it cute in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, I try to just do stuff with a smile. I'm like, oh no, I'm good. Like, I'm good enough. It's like holding him back. And this nigga, I'm trying to hold him back because, like I said, he's sloppy. He falling. So I'm doing like this. He moved my hand. He like, no, I need to be next to you because you look, oh, you smell good as fuck. Like, oh, and I'm like, I smell good, but you don't. Back up, right? So I'm like, okay, calm down, like calm down. He like, I can't leave without getting your number. I need it. He talking to his bro, and y'all niggas, y'all kill me too when y'all don't hold y'all friends accountable. Like, if y'all keep enabling that type of fucking behavior, if you see your friend, like your homeboy doing too much or disrespecting a girl, don't just sit there and just watch it fucking happen. Bitch, what if that was your mama? What if that's your fucking sister or something? Say something to him and get him away. Like, if you know your homeboy is drunk, be like, come on, bro, let's go. The friend who didn't seem as drunk as this boy was, he's just sitting there just like watching them, like laughing a little bit. Get your fucking friend. Ain't this your friend?
That's your friend? Ain't that your friend?
Ain't this your friend? Get his ass. So I'm just sitting there. So I'm just watching him. So I'm like, can you get your friend? He like, man, that nigga gonna do whatever the fuck he wanna do. What? Y'all don't need to be cool then, because if I'm out with my cousins, my friends, my siblings, anybody else, and they so drunk and I tell them to like do X, Y, and Z, they're gonna do it. They're not gonna fight me on it. Like if I'm telling like my cousin, like, you drunk, you all in the nigga face, like chill out, come here. She not gonna be like, no, fuck you, K. No. She gonna be like, oh, okay, you got me, K. You got me. Like, okay, I'm listening to you. Like, what you mean you can't have, like, if you can't have no control over your homeboy to a certain extent, like, I understand people are grown and they gonna do what they want, but you didn't even try. I don't go out with nobody that, like, if they get too drunk and I'm trying to make sure you safe and they damn near want to fight me about that, we can't go out, because you got to be able to like listen to me. If I say, hey babe, you too drunk, come over here with me, I got you, I'm gonna take care of you, and you fighting me like, nah, fuck you, like, baby, we can't go out, go stay at home or something. So I'm telling him to get his friend. He all like, oh yeah, that nigga gonna do whatever he want. And I'm saying things like, and you gonna fucking let him? He drunk as fuck, falling all over the place, falling on me. He hot, he sweaty, he stank. It's a lot going on. So it's at that point where I already knew, like, okay, his fucking dumbass friend not gonna help me. So I'm just like, whatever. I'm like, but I'm good. He like, no, give me your number. Like, oh, my phone dead. Put my number in your phone. So I'm like, first of all, I got a man. Like, chill. He like, man, fuck your man. Your man ain't shit. That nigga probably a broke ass nigga. Like, he just going. I'm like, fuck. He is a little broke. So no, I ain't had no man at the time. But I'm like, chill out. Like, why don't you relax? And it's just, I see them and it's only me. So my cousin come out the bathroom. She's like, what's going on? Like, what's up? And I'm like, yeah, because these niggas got me messed up. Like, I started getting, like, because now at least I got my cousin to have my back. So if he try to fight me, we gonna jump his ass. But it's like me by myself with the two niggas, like, no, okay. So my cousin come out. I'm like, yeah, I'm telling him I'm straight. So my cousin like, she said she good. So she good. So the boy try to get smart with my cousin. Like, I'm not even trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to her. Like, she could take my number, like, gone. Like, nobody even talking to you. And she's like, well, nigga, I'm talking to you. So I'm like, come on, cousin, let's go, because these niggas is slow. So he tried to grab my arm, but, like, I moved too fast, so he missed me. But he reached for me. So I'm like, bro, don't grab at me. Next thing you know, in come walking the guy from the bar. And he like, is you good over here? I'm like, yeah, like I try to say yeah because I be trying not to, have no drama, and I figure if the guy see that I'm with a guy, quote unquote, maybe he just gonna walk away. So I'm like, yeah, I'm smooth, I guess. He like, I don't know, cause it look like it's a lot of shit going on. I know no bitch niggas over here fucking with you, and I'm like, and it's like once he got like real, he up there like giving fucking let me see, who can I describe him as? He giving like baby face from All the Queen's Men, like, not too big, but he got muscles, he tall, like he look like he gonna give you a run for your money for sure if you try him. Like, that's what he was giving. So he like, I ain't no bitch ass niggas trying you. And I'm like, no, he scared me a little bit. I'm like, no bitch ass niggas trying me. Like, I don't know. So the boy like, oh, you should have just said you had a nigga. Did I not say that? Did y'all miss the part where I told him, hey, I got a boyfriend, like, or I got a man or whatever? What number in your phone? So I'm like, first of all, I got a man, like, chill. He like, man, fuck your man. Your man ain't shit. What you mean? I should have just said I had a nigga. Nigga, I did. You just thought he wasn't here, even though he not. But you just thought he wasn't here, so you was gonna continue to talk your shit. Remember you was saying like, fuck that broke ass nigga or whatever. He probably a bum, probably ain't got no money and all of that. Remember you had done said that. Like, come on. So it's like once he said that, he like, you should just said you had a nigga. He ended up walking away. So I'm like, ooh, it's like something out the movie. I'm like, well, thank you so much for like coming to say today, because I'm like, he was doing too much. He like, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these little ass niggas. They don't know how to take no for an answer around this bitch. Oh, I can't stand a nigga like that. Like niggas like that, man, make me want to do something to them. And I'm like, okay, you know when somebody helped you, but it's like, oh, okay, calm down a little bit. So I'm like, okay, well thank you, because he got to go on. Like his biggest pet peeve, and I get it, because niggas that just be in your face, that irritate me too. But it seemed like it really irritated him. He like, nah, cause now I lay them niggas out, man. Oh, they make me want to do something. No, fuck them. I can't stand a hoe ass nigga like that. Them bitches got me fucked up. I'm like, okay, well, thank you. I'm like, thank you for having my back. Okay, like, okay, because he looks scary, but I don't know. So he's like, yeah, like I might as well just walk you to your car, because you seem like, I don't know if that nigga's still outside or what's going on. So I'm like, okay, well, you can walk me to my car, because it is a lot just going on. Niggas are drunk and stuff. So I was like, yeah, okay. So he walked me and my cousin out to my car or whatever. So everything is cool. It's like a little fight outside and stuff. So he like, see, this is what I be talking about. Like, look at all this extra shit. Like, y'all girls don't need to be out here by yourself. Like, it be too much going on. Y'all need to walk around with some niggas or something. And I'm like, oh, we supposed to have security guards every time we come out. Like, we big girls. We know how to take care of ourselves. He's like, no, you don't. Because that's why I just had to have your back in there. First of all, you ain't have to. We could have handled it if need be, but like, thank you, but don't be telling me I can't handle myself. Well, I can handle myself. I'm good. I got this mace. Okay, so no. But anyways, I'm like, well, thank you, but like, yeah, if it got out of hand, my cousin would have took care of that. So me and my cousin Depp, I'm like, yeah, you don't know about us. Like, we get down if we need to, like, just making jokes or whatever. But for real, he like, nah, I get it, but as long as you around me, you ain't never gonna have to worry about no shit like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, cool, whatever. He walk us to the car. He like, damn, I never even asked you your name. So I'm like, oh yeah, my name is Kay. What's your name? And we just gonna keep up with the red flag thing. So he like, oh yeah, my name Red Flag. And I'm like, oh, okay, nice to meet you. So he like, well, you already know I gotta get your number. Like, you cool as fuck. So I was like, yeah, like, like I said, thanks for having our back in there, getting us drinks and all of that. We exchanged numbers. Okay, cool. He like, let me know when you make it home or whatever. All right, I go drop my cousin off. I go home. And you know how, like, people say that, like, text me when you get home. And even though you really should, because it's just like, my thing is, why you gonna tell me to text you? Not him, but just like anybody, family in general. Like, you tell me to text you when I get home, and then I don't text you. And it's like, you don't even do nothing about it. What if, like, something happened to me? Like, you supposed to check in, like, hey, you didn't text me when you got home. What's up? Like, check, like, if you want me to text you when I get home, you need to really be looking for my text or call. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, I didn't take him literal. Like, a lot of guys say that, like, make it home safe, text me when you get home. So after I get home, and I remember this vividly because I get home after dropping my cousin off. I got a nice little buzz. I let my dog out to use the fucking bathroom. This little nigga gets skunked. If you have a pet, or even if you ever been skunked, you know that fucking stinky ass burning rubber ass smell is funky as hell, is strong, and it's hard to get out. You got to give a tomato bath, I learned that like right after that, or you could do peroxide and baking soda with like Dawn dish soap or whatever, mix that together. That really works more efficiently, especially if you got no tomato juice at home. So my fucking dog gets skunked. And if you know anything about a dog getting skunked, that ain't something you could just handle in the morning. Well, y'all might if y'all don't mind the smell. A bitch like me can't take that smell. So I'm up late at night giving my damn dog a bath because he get fucking skunked. So I'm still up. Like, I'm mad because, like, I'm damn near tipsy. I really just want to take a shower and lay down. But I can't do that because my fucking dog got skunked. So I'm washing him or whatever. And I get a text from Red Flag. And he like, did you make it home? So I'm like, oh yeah, my bad. Like, I am at home. And he like, well, didn't I tell you to text me when you got home? So I'm thinking like, oh, like, I ain't think none of it. I'm like, oh yeah, people do be saying that, but like, that's my bad. And he like, well, I ain't people like, when I tell you to do that, like, I really need you to let me know that you made it home safe. So, at first, when something like, It's like, make you look a little sideways, but it's not nothing too serious. So you don't think nothing of it. So you just like, oh, okay, well, my bad. So I'm like, yeah, well, I made it home. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I'm about to go to sleep. Good night. So I'm like, good night, whatever. That was that night, right? Get finished up with my dog, take my shower, I go to bed, I wake up the next morning, whatever. Okay, cool. Didn't hear from Red Flag, but I'm not tripping because most of the time, you get people number, you don't hear from them for like a couple days or so or whatever. I don't know. So a couple days go by, whatever. I'm going to work, living my little life, doing whatever the fuck I do, right? And Red Flag texts me, and he didn't say like no good morning or nothing. He just texts like, "Why I ain't heard from you?" And I'm like, the same reason I didn't hear from you. Like, shit, I don't know. So I'm like, oh, like, my bad. And he like, yeah, like, I'm telling you, like, I'm feeling you. I really like you or whatever. Like, I don't want to go days without hearing from you. And I'm like, okay, well, you got to do some shit too. Like, you can't just expect me to hit you up. Like, you got to hit me up too. And he like, oh, okay, well, like, just say what you want and mean what you say. Like, I'm like, the fuck? Like, where you get that from? Like, what does that mean? He like, okay, cool, that's no problem. Like, I can hit you up. I don't got no problem with that, but make sure you hit me up too. I'm like, okay, Red Flag. Like, if you hit me up, I'm gonna hit you up back. And he like, why is there a back? Like, oh, her baby fell. He like, why is there a back? Like, you should just be hitting me up too. And I'm like, okay, this is starting to feel argumentative. I said I'm gonna hit you up, and you hit me up too. He like, okay, bet. Like, as long as we got to understand it. I'm thinking like, okay, still not thinking much of it, right? We texting, so he like, when I'm gonna see you. It's summertime, so I'm like, well, I'm going to this bar for a coworker birthday this weekend. Like, if you want to pull up, because it's just at a bar. So I'm like, you could come through. And he like, you always at bars. I hate when people do that. Like, you will see somebody will go out a couple times and now it's you always at bars. Nigga, I met you at a bar last week and I'm gonna go again this week for somebody's birthday. What do you mean I'm always at bars? And even if I am, what the fuck, what's it to you? So I'm like, not really. I'm like, it's somebody's birthday. So like, I'm gonna come through or whatever. So he like, okay, like, just let me know what bar, I'm gonna pull up on you or whatever. So I told him and I'm like, yeah. So he like, oh, okay, so I only can see you, when you already got plans. I'm like, no, I didn't say that. I'm just saying like, I'm gonna be outside this weekend if you want to pull up or whatever. And he like, oh, okay, like, what if I want to chill? What if I ain't really want to go out? I'm like, well, then you can arrange something. You asked me, so I was just telling you, like, So I'm like, if you want to put something together, then let me know. And he like, oh, okay, yeah, cause like you could just come over or whatever and chill. So I was like, well, I don't really just be going over people's houses and stuff, like, especially when I just met them. So I'd rather us, go somewhere public first. And he like, first of all, whether you crazy or not, everybody always say, it's not like I'm gonna stalk you. It's not like I'm crazy. Like, what do you mean? Even if you were crazy, do you think a crazy person is gonna come and say, hey, I'm crazy? And I stalk people sometimes if you make me mad. Nobody gonna say that. You think Jeffrey Dahmer went up to them people and say, hey, look, I cut up bodies. I do this, I do that. You think think Ted Bundy went up to people like, hey, I might kill you later, but da da da. No, nobody's gonna tell you the crazy, weird, random shit that they gonna do. So you telling me you could come over. I'm not crazy. I'm not a stalker. Kind of means nothing to me. You got what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you still never know nobody's true colors because you could date somebody for a whole year and they wind up being on some weird psycho shit. So, of course, you never know. And if my hair start getting poofy, that's crazy. That's how you know how hot it is. My hair started off wet, but it's so fucking hot that it's drying up. But anyway, I'm like, yeah, at least for like the first link, like, I try not to go to nobody's house or whatever, especially like by myself. It's one thing if I'm bringing my girls and we linking, it's like, at least I got somebody there with me. But especially by myself, like, I prefer not to do that, whatever. So he like, okay, well, all right, I'm gonna go to the bar and then hopefully after that we can start chilling at my house. And I'm like, well, we'll see. Okay, cool. That weekend come. I go to the bar and like it's my friend's birthday and her boyfriend was like buying, oh my God, when I tell you this man bought like 50 shots. Mind you, it's a couple, it's definitely like a lot more people there, but I'm just only gonna talk about the people that he was buying shots for. Like she had other males and stuff and he wasn't really buying shots for them or whatever. But like let's say this group, like the ones that kept drinking, it was like 15 of us and he bought like 50, 60 shots, right? And I'm like, okay, y'all know me, I go round for round. Like, you go out, we can each do a round. So I was telling him, like, yeah, I'm like, okay, I made a joke like I would say next round on me, but like damn for 15 people, like wait a minute. And he like no, like I lost the bet. Something him and his girlfriend had going on, and he had about a shot. I don't know, this not about them, but he kept buying a lot of fucking shots, and I'm like, this nigga want us to be drunk, right? So needless to say, y'all know I'm a good time. I'm gonna walk around with the tray of shots, like I'm gonna DJ, I'm gonna like I give that. So a lot of times when I go around people, like not to toot my own horn, but they like when I come around, okay? Anyways, they like when I come around because I'm a fucking good time. It's a good vibe, right? So, needless to say, I had about 4 shots, 4 or 5, y'all. I'm already feeling it, y'all. Next thing you know, red flag. He ended up, because I already told him where I was going to be at. He said he was going to come through. So, just come whenever you come. He ended up pulling up. So I'm like, oh, hey, red flag. So I hug him. And I'm like, yeah, this is my friend's birthday. So he like, happy birthday, da-da-da, all of that, right? We having a good time for a minute. The boyfriend come back around, y'all. He got another big round of shots, right? So he come and he give me one. And he like, did your friend want one? So red flag like, no, I'm straight or whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay, no, he good. Thank you, though. So I take my shot. So red flag look at me and he like, yeah, I don't really like other niggas buying me a shot. It's really not that serious. Like we're all having fun, and he's just buying like 50 shots, and whoever grab it, grab it. Like it's really not even that deep of a thing. So I was like, okay, well, you don't gotta take it. So I got my shot and I drank it. And he like, like what? You look like you getting a little too drunk. Like I don't like none of that sloppy drunk shit. Excuse the fuck out of me, bitch. First of all, you a hoe nigga. And if you here with me, if I choose to get sloppy drunk, because that's probably one of the only times, besides if I'm with my family, if I choose to get sloppy drunk, you as the nigga that I'm with, whatever, not necessarily red flag, but like if I'm with a guy, I'm supposed to trust that you could be able to take care of me. That's the only time I would really even get sloppy drunk. I wouldn't get sloppy drunk with red flag because I don't know him like that. But you the nigga. Why you care if I get drunk? You supposed to be on your nigga shit and make sure I'm good. But I wasn't gonna get sloppy drunk because, like I said, I still have to drive, and I'm not with the people that I trust the most. Even though my homegirl there, she cool, but it's like I said, I only get like that with my family because they're gonna make sure I'm straight. Anyways, I'm like, I know how much liquor I can take, and first of all, it's never given sloppy. And he's like, I'm just saying, like, cause you already look a little drunk and you still taking. And I'm like, and yeah, and I'm gonna take another one. Like, if you're not here to have a good time, like, don't shit on my good time. Don't come with that negative ass energy. So I'm like, if you're not here to have a good time, like, skedaddle. And he's like, no, I'm just making sure, like, cause I don't like my women like super fucking drunk and sloppy and all of that, like. And I'm like, well. Good thing I'm not your woman. Like, we're just here for a good time. So he said little shit like that, but I'm drunk at the time. So I bypassed that, and he was cool the rest of the night. Like, I gave him a little dance, all of that. He walked into my car. He was cool that night, right? So we kept talking. He will always say, this happened so long ago, so I really can't pinpoint every little thing. But he would say little things that was like pink flags. It was like just things that, like I said, I can't pinpoint, but it made my eyebrow raise. Like, what, nigga? Like, why was you saying that? But it wasn't enough to be like, oh, I ain't fucking with you. Like, you weird as hell. It wasn't giving that. It was just like, he would always say like off the wall stuff, but I just kind of chucked it up to him being blunt. You know how some people wouldn't say certain things, but that one blunt person is just saying how it is. Like, so I couldn't be mad if he was blunt. Like, you being a blunt person don't make you a bad person. Like, I wasn't really tripping that he was saying certain stuff. It just was like, okay, I just, whatever. I can't really fully explain that part, but whatever, right? So anyways, we would talk or whatever. Everything was cool. Then one day we texted, and I was out with my homegirl. So he like asked me what I was doing. So I was like, I'm with my homegirl, whatever. So he was like, well, pull up over here. So I was like, okay. Like, we've been talking for a minute. He cool. And I'm with my homegirl. Okay, cool. So we pull up over his house. So at first we just, like, I told him to come to the car. He had a homeboy with him. So they came to the car. They were sitting in my car for a minute. Then like we talked like that whole night, but we only stayed in the car. So then I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because those little times don't matter. So then it was another time. Yes, I'm with my cousin, like the same cousin that I met him with. So when he was asking me what I was doing, mind you, this my thing too. Okay, well, wait, I'm gonna wait for that. When he asked what I'm doing, I'm like, oh, me and my cousin just left the movies. He like, oh, I want to see you pull up. I'm like, oh, but I'm still with my cousin. He like, that's cool. Y'all come over here. So he had a friend there again, the same friend, but this time we went in the house. So, okay, cool. That time was cool. We kicked it with them for a minute. It was fun. It was fine. Another time, he hit me up, asked me what I'm doing. I'm with my cousin again. And this is my thing. He tried to act like every time I hit you up, you're with your cousin. But it's like, you're not planning anything. I hate when people be mad that you're busy or that you're doing other stuff when they want to see you, but they don't make no plans for nothing. He never once hit me up and said, hey, let's go to the movies. Hey, let's go to dinner. Hey, let's do that. He never do that. Most of the time, he would just, and like we would talk sometimes, but we would really talk like on the weekends. So it's like, I have plans on the weekend, so when you texting me at 5 p.m. on Saturday, I might already be out with my cousin or my friend, and then you try to act like you're always with somebody. Well, I was just free Monday through fucking Thursday, and again, you didn't hit me up to ask me to do nothing, but now it's the weekend, you want to hit me up. And again, had you planned and said, hey, this Saturday at 6 we're gonna go to dinner, I would have made that available for you. But you don't be scheduling no plans for real, and then you mad when I'm busy. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm with my cousin, so he like, well, I mean, y'all, I guess y'all could just come over, because the only time I get to see you is when you with somebody. So I basically said everything I said to you, y'all, like, well, if you plan an actual date, then, you wouldn't have that problem, whatever. So he like, yeah, I guess, well, whatever, y'all come over. So we go over there, we kick it. And it's like, in person, he cool, like, he chill, like, he a vibe. So we had fun, like, well, not like fun. Well, yeah, like, it was cool. It was a nice time. So when we go over there this fourth time or whatever, we over there chilling and stuff. And then the homeboy that he was with, he wanted some snacks or something like that. So he like, I want to run to the store. So my friend like, can I go with you? Like, I want to get some stuff too. So they like, yeah, mind you, the store is just at the corner. So, it's just me and Red Flag there. So I'm just sitting there kicking with him. Like, he been cool the whole night. And he looked at me and he was like, why you don't never come over here by yourself? And I was like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I was like, in the beginning, I wasn't, because I didn't know you. But like, every time you hit me up to come over, I'm always with somebody. And like, it just be like, but then you always got friends too, so it just work out like that. He like, you need to start coming by yourself. And I'm like, okay, like, well, maybe. I'm like, well, if you make some plans, then, we'll see what's going on, right? Another time, he hit me up and he tell me like he at a club or something with his friends, like, come through. So I'm like, okay. I get my homegirls, whatever. We pull up to the club. We walk in, we see them. So I'm like, oh, hey. So I'm introducing, whatever. We get to drinking. We get to turn up, having a good time. And as we drinking, he like he was introducing me to his friend or whatever. And he was like, oh, so the friend was like, oh, so you who my brother been like talking about or whatever. And I'm like, oh, he been talking about me? I ain't know. He was like, yeah, And Red Flag was like, yeah, she be playing. Like, she don't never want to come around me by herself. She always want to be around me when she with people. And I'm like, why you saying that? Like, what's that doing thing? So I'm like, first of all, your friend don't never plan no dates or nothing like that. So he always only hit me up when I'm with people. So the friend like, man, listen, if my homie trying to get you by yourself, like, you need to start coming by yourself. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, what is with y'all in this coming by myself type shit? Like, what's going on here? So I'm like, well, okay, well, we'll see. And he's like, man, like, I'm just trying to get you along, because like, I want to have some alone time with you or whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, you can make the plan and we'll see. So I'm like, whatever. So we having a good time. I'm all dancing, y'all. I'm having fun. Dancing on my homegirl. We all having a good time. But like, I just got a little vibe from him. Like, y'all, I couldn't even tell y'all what it was. So by the end of the night, we still had fun. He like, you coming home with me? And I'm like, oh no, I still got to drop everybody off. And he like, no, my homeboy can drop your friends off. And I'm like, well, no, like, I'll drop my homegirls off. Like, he don't got to do that. And he like, why? Like, you just don't want to come over, huh? And I'm like, it's not really that, even though it kind of was. But I'm like, we just really we weren't really on that, like, for real. Like, it didn't give, I want to spend the night at his house tonight. So I was like, just maybe next time, like, I'm going to go home because I got to do something in the morning. And he's like, oh, what time you got to do something in the morning? I'm like, early. But he like, well, I'll wake you up early so you could leave. Like, you good? So I'm like, no, like, my friends probably don't, they don't just want anybody to know where they live at. And he like, well, what the fuck you think we gonna do? Like, don't nobody want your fucking friends? So I'm like, I ain't say that y'all did. Like, chill. Like, why you giving all of that? I'm just saying, like, I pick my friends up, I'm gonna take them home. If I decide to come over, it really don't have nothing to do with my friends or not, because I could drop them off and still come. But it's just me saying I don't want to come tonight. So he like, man, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I can't get you alone. You don't want to come by yourself, and now you don't want to come over. Like, man, you on some stupid shit. So I'm like, bad. So I'm like, well, let me go ahead and leave then, because I don't want to be on no stupid shit in front of your face. Like, so let me go ahead and get out of here. He like, no, like, come here. Like, I ain't done. You ain't done. Like, you don't have to be done. I'm like, well, but I'm done because, like, you saying, you starting to do a little too much, and I ain't really feeling your attitude, your tone, and the shit that you saying. He like, I'm just speaking facts. I'm saying, like, my homeboy literally got a car and drop your girls off. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. I'm like, the problem is, I said I wasn't coming tonight. Like, that's the problem. He like, what? Why? Like, you on your period or some shit? Bye bye. Bye bye. Gotta blast ASAP. So I'm like, what the fuck do that got to do with anything? He like, I'm just saying, like, I ain't gonna try to and try nothing. Like, I ain't trying to have sex or nothing. I just want to cuddle up and lay with you. And I'm like, okay. And I said, next time. Okay, not today. So I just get to walking away or whatever, because I'm just like, he on some weird shit. Like, something is going on. I don't know. Now I'm getting a vibe from him. It's too much, right? Anyways, I leave. He texting me and stuff. I'm not texting back because, like I said, I ain't like the energy that he was giving me or whatever. Okay, the next morning he texted me. He called me, but I missed the call because because I told him I had to be up early. I guess he thought I was up, but I really wasn't. So he called me or whatever, and he texted me like, "Oh, I thought you said you was gonna be up. I was just trying to talk to you." So I ended up texting him back. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I was busy. Like, what's up?" So he called. So I'm like, "Ugh, I hate when I text somebody back and here they come calling." So I answer. I'm like, "What's up?" He like, "Oh yeah, I just want to make sure you was still like straight from last night. Like my bad. I don't really drink for real, and I had too many drinks. Like I felt like I came off a little wrong to you. I just want to apologize." Da da da. So I'm like, okay, like it's cool. Like, cause in my mind, I'm already kind of making it up. Like, I really ain't gonna see you for real. So I don't give a fuck. So I'm just accepting his apology just because, like, nigga, we ain't even about to kick it no more. So I'm like, it's cool, it's cool. He was like, nah, like for real, like come out again with us tonight. Like you can bring your homegirls or whatever. And I'm like, I can't come out tonight because it was another friend's birthday. And I'm like, she got a booth somewhere. So he like, oh, where's she gonna be at? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. She ain't tell me yet. And he like, well, I'm gonna be at Club Shine. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll see it, whatever. He like, nah, for real, because I really want to make it up to you. Like, that's my bad, da da da. He apologized, whatever, we get off the phone. I go back and look at my homegirl flyer. Of course, we're going to Club Shine. So I'm like, fuck, like, you know what? And I'm probably running to him tonight. But I'm like, it's cool. Like, I'm going to be in my own section, like, with my friends. Like, I ain't even going to trip, right? Cool. We end up getting dressed. We pregame at my friend's house, whatever. We go to the club. We at the section. I'm just hoping like he don't walk around looking for nobody and maybe he won't see me, right? Okay, cool. So we dancing and emphasizing, dancing. So now
I'm dancing and emphasizing and dancing and emphasizing.
we having a good time, whatever. We drinking, we turned up. I definitely had a bunch of shots. I'm lit. Somebody tap me on my fucking shoulder. I turn around. And it's fucking red flag. So I'm like, oh, hey, but I'm drunk. So it's like, oh, hey, whatever. He like, didn't I tell you I was coming here? I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He like, okay, well, once you found out like your friend was having her booth here, why you ain't say nothing to me? Just vibe, baby. I'm like, bro, just vibe. I'm like, oh, cause it slipped my mind. He like, no, I don't never need to slip in your mind, like for real. Like, don't ever let me slip your fucking mind. I'm like, okay, well, hey, you come over here blowing me, like, okay, like, I'm like, okay, well, hey. He's like, man, like, come over here with me real quick. And I'm like, he already grabbed my arm, so I'm walking over there. I'm like, "Why is you good?" He like, "Yeah, I just want you to come over here and have a shot with me." So I'm like, "Okay, like, what yeah, okay." So his section or booth or whatever where he was at was only like 4 booths down over there. So I walk over there. So I'm like, hey y'all. So he like, yeah, this K y'all, whatever. He like, come on, let's take a shot together. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So, we cheers, birthday boy, da da da, whatever. I take the shot. I know y'all thinking like, don't take liquor from him. The shot was fine, y'all. Nothing happened in the shot. So I take a shot or whatever. So I'm just like dancing, like having a good time. I'm like, all right, I'm like, well, let me go back over there with my home girl. And he like, but like text me though. Like, why you be acting like you can't hit me up? I'm like, okay, I got you. Like, I'm just saying that, but I'm still dancing, like, because I'm really trying to just dance my way out of there. So I'm still dancing. So he like, hold on, before you go, he turned around and he like, put your tongue out. So I'm like, why? He like, just put your tongue out. So I'm thinking he trying to be like, I'm all being cute. So I'm like, I fake did it. I'm like, I was doing like this. And he reached over. Why did he try to sit something on my tongue? I look, and he got a fucking pill in his hand. I know you fucking lying. Did you just tell me to stick my tongue out so you could sit a pill on my tongue? Do you think we had a fucking rave and they just... Are you dumb? Do I give this is what I do? And no offense to y'all that do it. I don't give a fuck what y'all do with y'all bodies. But first of all, one, you ask. Because even if I was a pill popping ass bitch, you ask. You don't just tell somebody to stick and try to sit it on their tongue. You ask, okay? And then let me be like, yeah, I do those. Yeah, like give me one. You don't just tell me to stick my tongue out and think you gonna sit it on my tongue. That sounds a little freaky though, but I was like, what is that? He like, man, don't you trust me? No. What do you mean? Do I try? No, I don't. Like, what do you mean? So I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't do those. He like, man, come on, stick your tongue out. I'm like, anyways, bye. I walk away. I go back to my booth with my friends. I'm dancing. I'm having a good time. It's time to go. The club is ending. We walking out. Of course, he come up like, let me walk you to your car, all of this. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, at the time, and don't judge me for this next part, y'all. I don't want to hear. I will block all you motherfuckers that get to judging me because I know y'all do not be judging y'all mama the way y'all be judging me. Y'all don't even be judging y'all fucking baby daddies the way y'all want to come judge me. So, don't judge me for this next part. Mind you, I'm drunk. Not drunk enough that I can't drive. Don't drink and drive, y'all. But I didn't forget about the pill thing, but it's like I didn't had a good time twerking on my head and stuff. That's far out of my mind because I'm drunk. So I'm not thinking about what really just happened, okay? So he want to walk me to my car, whatever. I'm with my homegirls, whatever. So I'm like, okay, you walk me to my car. So he like, yeah, you coming over tonight? So I was like, yeah. I just said yeah because, I just be wanting people to get out of my face. Like, boy, it ain't like you about to follow me or you. So no, he about to follow me, so I could just say yeah and go about my day, right? So I'm like, yeah, whatever. So he like, yeah, you still got the address? I'm like, yeah. So he like, okay, I expect to see you tonight. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So mind you, I'm like, all right, thanks for walking my car. So he like, give me your phone. So I'm like, well, I had it in my hand, and he like, here. He put his address in my GPS, and he started it, right? So I'm like, I just told you I already had your address. So he like, yeah, but make sure you get there, whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I get in the car, mind you, I picked up two of my homegirls, but one of my homegirls ended up going with the birthday girl because this bitch got drunk. And I don't understand, like, if you the birthday girl, you should have called one of us because if you plan on getting drunk, why would you drive? The birthday girl drove herself to the club. You could have called me. You could have called any of us. Like I could have picked you up, but she never said she needed a ride. So because she didn't ask, I thought her sister or somebody was gonna bring her. But the birthday girl get drunk and she drove herself there. So my homegirl that rode with me, she ended up driving the birthday girl home or whatever. So anyways, I just had to drop one homegirl off. So I'm just in the car, you just drunk, listening to music, talk to your homegirl. We having a good time, y'all. I ended up dropping my homegirl off. I don't know why my mind was not processing where I'm going. By the time I dropped my homegirl off, I'm following the fucking GPS. I didn't forgot all about the fact that Red Flag put his address in my GPS. I'm just following that bitch. Because once you start it, I just like locked my phone and set it down because I know how to get to my homegirl house. So I wasn't even really on my phone. So the bitch just kept rerouting. So I'm looking at it and I'm following it, y'all. I'm getting off the freeway, getting off my exit. I'm following it, y'all. Mind you, he don't live far. So I had like 8 minutes on this fucking GPS. I'm just following it, y'all. Tell me fucking why. It took for my slow ass brain to process that I came to this nigga house when I pulled in front of his house. And I'm looking at the GPS. I'm just driving your body all over my body, babe. I'm singing along, just driving, cruising. When you zone out, and it'd be crazy because when you be driving and you really zone out and you kind of forget that you're driving. I know that sounds dangerous. Don't be out here thinking I'm just driving reckless, whatever. I'm not. But it's just like you be driving so long that you be like, oh, wait a minute. Wait, I'm driving. Hold up. So it's like one of those that I'm just driving. My eyes are so locked on the road that I'm just driving, listening to my music. And it took for me to pull up in front of this nigga house. And this is where my drunk mind almost got me fucked up. Because I was like, what the fuck? How I end up here? And I started to be like, I'm in a car debating. I'm literally sitting in front of his house like, should I text him and say I'm outside? I'm like, I'm already here. I might as well just fuck it. I might as well just go in and just go kick it with him. It's like something in my stomach. There's a pain. So no, it was like something just like, don't go in that fucking house. And I'm thinking like, why not? This me debating in the car with myself. Like, why I can't go in there? I'm just going to go. I ain't going to have sex with him. I'm just going to go kick it. Just being drunk, slow. I'm just going to go kick it. Da, da. And my gut was just like, don't get out. don't fucking go in there. This gonna be your first time with him by yourself. You kind of drunk. It's just a lot of stuff. And I was just sitting there like, and I must have been sitting there so long. Mind you, I'm sitting there with my lights on. So I guess he eventually looked out the window because he probably like, who in front of my house with the lights on? So he realizes it's my car, I'm assuming. So he opened up the front door. And it's like, as soon as he opened up that front door, and I just like locked eyes with his face because, of course, the porch light on. Someone was like, pull the fuck off, Kay. He opened up that door and I locked eyes with him. And I was like, y'all, I pulled the fuck off, y'all. And I'm in a car like, what possessed me to come to this nigga house? I got to stop drinking, y'all. I'm gonna stop for real. I'm gonna probably start next year or something. No, like around next year. I get into that. But I'm like, what the fuck? So I call up my bestie, fuck the rest of y'all already know. And I'm like, what the fuck? I had to call like 2-3 times because it's late. So I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Why da 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 da? So she's like, girl, what the fuck? Get your ass home now. Like, I'm like, I don't know what it was, y'all, but something was telling me no bueno. No bueno. Don't go in that fucking house. And I'm so glad I listened to my gut feeling, y'all, because, and that's how, I ain't gonna get preachy on y'all. I ain't gonna do it. Yes, I am. If you don't believe in God, that's fine. I'm not here to judge. But that's what makes me feel like, how could you not believe in something higher up? The fact that you can feel something in your body that sense danger or anything like that could only be, in my eyes, like something higher up. It's no way that your body knows something bad is about to happen. Like, explain that to me. Like, how do your fucking body know, right? But anyways, I'm like, something was just telling me not to go in that fucking house, right? That was that night. Of course, he blew my phone down, y'all. I blocked him because I'm like, it's no way of me getting out of pulling up to your house and pulling off, y'all. So I just blocked him because I'm like, I ain't even. And once I went home, went to sleep and woke up, that's when I start processing everything. Like, did this nigga just really offer me drugs last night? Did he really just talk to me crazy the night before? Did he really do this? Like, I started putting the piece and I'm like, yeah, let me block red flag, right? Okay. I blocked him. I ain't hear from this man ever again. But this is the thing, y'all. Time go on. A year or so later, y'all. God, this nigga is in the news. I ain't gonna give too much details because, this nigga is in the news for beating up his fucking girlfriend so bad that it put her in the fucking hospital. So I don't know the right charges, attempt, right, but he like beat her so fucking bad, y'all. She didn't pass away, but she was in critical condition in the fucking hospital. I bullshit you not. Now, granted, let me be very clear about this part. I'm not saying that could have been me. I don't know. I don't even know the story. She could have hit him in the head with a brick or something. I don't fucking know. I don't have nothing to do with that part, okay? I don't know. So I'm not even going to speak on shit that I don't know about when it comes to him and that girl. But it's just the fact that, like, you arrested for some shit like that. Then it came out about like it was just the fact that you can even beat your girl that fucking bad. But it said she was in critical condition. Like I said, she ended up surviving, but you had to like beat the fuck out of her. And the way his temper kind of was, that like little times that I would see, I can only imagine. So I'm saying all of this to say, again, I'm not saying that coulda, woulda, whatever it been me, he would have did that to me. I'm not saying none of that. But what I'm saying is, follow your instincts. Whatever gut feeling you have, just because you don't know why, follow it. If it's telling you not to go right, and you be like, why? I really want to go right. Like, why can't I go right? Everybody else is going right. And that something is in your pit of your stomach telling you like, no, go left. Just fucking go left. Just go. Because I could not tell you, and as drunk as I was, something was telling me like I could not get myself to open up that car door and get out. Like, someone was just like, don't fucking go in that house. I don't know what he could have did. I could have had a awesome night. I don't know. But the thing is, I'm glad that I don't even know what happened. Because I'm not going to act like, oh, I would have went in there and he would have did something to me. I don't know. But that's the scary part. When you don't know what could happen. But I'm just saying, some told me not to go in that fucking house, and I'm glad that I did not, because I don't know what could have would have happened. And, you know, so I'm just spreading that just to let y'all know, like, if you getting certain bad vibes or certain red flags is going on, listen to that, y'all. Listen to your body, listen to your mind, listen to your heart, listen to your gut, because you never know. You never know, y'all. And it's crazy because it's just like I kept peeping little shit about him, but my goofy ass keep trying to let it slide, because, oh, it's not, it's only a level 2. It ain't giving 11, 9, 10. It ain't giving red flag. I should be worried. It's little minor stuff. Like, oh, he a little aggressive. He's a little blunt. He's a little, like, I always try to justify. Oh, it's just that. No. And it took for me to get there that night to be like, you ain't going in this nigga's house. And then when you sit back and think, why you always want me to come alone? That's something he kept saying. Why you never come here alone? Start coming by yourself. Come. Why you want me to be by myself so bad? You know what I mean? Like, even if you want a long time with somebody, you don't keep saying, come by yourself. Start coming by yourself. Don't bring nobody with you. Like, you might just be like, hey, I want to spend some one-on-one time with you. I'm going to book us a dinner date for us to get one-on-one. He kept wanting me to come to his house, like, by myself. Fuck is you up to, red flag? You know? But part of me felt like I dodged the bullet. But, like, you know, I might have dodged it, but I feel like that bullet ran into that girlfriend he ended up getting. So it's like, I'm happy, but I'm still, you know, I still feel empathy for that girl too, because I don't want it to happen to me, but I don't want it to happen to anybody. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, stay prayed up. Stay on your P's and Q's, no matter if you're drinking or not. Be aware. I always tell y'all, no matter how much I'm drinking, I'm aware of what the fuck is going on. I might have zoned out a minute and followed that GPS, but as soon as I looked at that fucking house, it's like that house was the only house on the block. Like, none of the houses was there. Like, I couldn't see no other house. I just seen that house, and it was just like, don't fucking go in. You would have thought that bitch was a haunted house. The way it was like, don't go in. And once he opened that door and looked at me, something in his eyes was just like, y'all, because I pulled off looking at him like, oh no. And I just pulled the fuck off like, y'all. But yeah, so I said this was going to be short, and here we are at about an hour or so. But I'm going to edit it, so it'll probably be a little shorter. But anyways, I just had to spread that awareness and just drop that little gem just to say, like I said, follow your gut. No matter if you don't know why you feeling that way or not, just follow it. Like, you know, because you never know what kind of predicaments you could be in and stuff. But yeah, y'all, but I'm happy I'm here. So, you know, I had to let y'all know about that. So, yeah, I'll see y'all next time, okay? But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up this video, comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed. But y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.